Sawadee Ka. Welcome to Thailand, land of contradictions and contrasts, of graceful orchids and beautiful children, land where immense wealth and opulent temples with gold leaf-covered walls exist side by side with poverty and squalor along a dirty river. Exotic land where marketplaces offer fried ant eggs and live lizards a few blocks from a gigantic mall to which Westerners flee for pizza and McDonald's. It's a land that's 98% Buddhist, a religion that grips its adherents in the snake-like tentacles of endless guilt, whose impassive gods promise horrific eternities to penitents who can never in 1,000 lifetimes earn enough merits to carry the spiritual load that keeps them bound in ever encroaching darkness. But a new day dawns in the northeast Thailand village of Nonprasert, where under the direction of Dr. Chonsaman Sayasek, Mekong Evangelical Mission has founded a Christian school and seminary and the Mercy Church, and has sent out other pastors like Poo and Lin, who have been constructing their church building at Ubon Ratchathani for the past 2 years. Into this land, Alan and I came with Bob and Linda Schindler and Larry and Patty Barnes to participate in 2 graduations and a marriage retreat with Mission One. We were greeted like visiting dignitaries and escorted through the dusty street to the church sanctuary, where the families of graduating kindergartners, most of them Buddhist, awaited the ceremony that would celebrate their children's receiving the type of education most of them never had. The following morning, 27 Bible students received certificates and degrees, one family with tears of joy mixed with sorrow. Their father, a dynamic underground church leader, passed away last year. Their mother miraculously survived a poisonous snake bite a week earlier. On Sunday morning, children gathered for classes while we Americans testified of God's goodness to a packed house through Chonsaman's able interpretive skills. Later that day, we toured the grounds, and Chonsaman cast his vision for the school's next project, a cafeteria and meeting hall able to hold all 1,250 students at once. Then, while Pon took the ladies shopping at the Mukdahan market on the west bank of the Mekong River, Chonsaman escorted the men into a nearby area to share with them another part of his dream. What might look like a muddy pond to us will someday be a fish hatchery, the key to survival for some of the Christians in a country hostile to true believers in Christ. I will not be afraid. What now serves as a glorified clothesline will someday be a gathering place for Christian leaders and worshipers of the one true God, who brings light to a darkened world. Our husbands returned from their adventure as shopkeepers closed for the day, and we prepared for the next leg of our journey, the flight to Bangkok, and a 3-hour drive to the lovely seaside resort town of Pattaya and the gardens of Nong Nooch, where Mission 1 was treating 18 pastoral and ministry couples to their first ever marriage retreat. Alan was fascinated with the elephants there.
He's just scratching his bottom. I don't think I'd like to be the one where he's pushing on me.
Those hard-working elephants were reflected in the sculpted topiaries surrounding the building that housed our conference room, where we would soon get to know these dedicated Christians. Initially stiff and formal, the group loosened up as every couple took turns sharing the challenges and joys of their marriage, and Chonsaman faithfully translated their hearts and words to us and ours to them.
ซึ่งพระเจ้าก็เปิดเผยว่าเป็นคนนี้ซึ่งตอนแรกเราก็ปฏิเสธเพราะว่าไม่ใช่สเปคเรา
So God, have made, have indicated this is the right person. At first, it didn't make my specification, of course.
We were thrilled as the days passed to see these faithful servants of God visibly relax with one another and with their spouses during informal breaks and their free afternoons. Linda and Patty prepared gift baskets and a craft project for the women. Alan and I taught communication skills.
This is a brand new concept for the Thai people to turn and talk to each other and give feedback. So they're trying it out. They're having fun.
One evening during worship, to their delight, we started dancing a hora while they clapped and sang, and Chonsaman's brother Jay joined us in the dance. As usual, Alan did an incredible job of presenting communication concepts, but he couldn't have done it without Chonsaman, his alter ego for the week. By the end of our time, we could see the couples using the skills, talking deeply, really connecting in ways they hadn't done before. And to our joy, we got to share in much of their laughter. Pooh even demonstrated how he disarms Lynn when she's angry by using his monkey dance. In closing, couples communed in prayer.
This is worship with the Thai
All too soon it was time to say Sawasdee to these saints. They are now and forever will be in our hearts.